Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As always, we appreciate you being here. So I'm outside early here this morning. As you can hear in the opening clips, the birds are chirping, and spring has sprung again. It's going to be a very nice day, and not sure what I'm going to get into today, but I thought it would be a great day with no wind to bring you all along. A couple things right off the bat. I want to do a couple real quick shout outs. That's what this community is all about. Nobody's competing with each other. We all like to see each other achieve goals. And first and foremost, somebody I've been friends with back since the beginning, two people actually, Allen Family Firewood. I've been living under a rock. I just realized this morning that they've hit that 100,000 subscriber mark. Unbelievable. Well-deserved, Phil and Karen. So quick shout out to them. Awesome channel. Another one that I actually did a community post on yesterday. In the backyard with Dell. Dell has got a really diverse channel. He does a lot of stuff. Small engine repair, firewood, bass fishing, all good outdoor stuff. Dell is a super nice guy, just like most people in this community. But I think you all know, for those of you that have been lucky enough to meet Dell, you don't find one any better than him. Super nice guy. I did a community post, but a lot of times community posts don't get seen by everybody. So I wanted to do another real quick shout out. He's getting very close to that 1K milestone. I think yesterday morning he was at 915. So any of you out there that have a channel that want to help give Dell a push, we got to try to get him out at that 1,000 mark. So with all that, what do I have going on today? Well, I'm not quite sure. I never really know. I did get a call from my neighbor, which is where most of this wood has came from. The same guy we've been cutting on over here. Same guy that has the wood yard space that he is allowing me to store wood in over here. Said he had a couple hedge trees hanging out over his field over there. He bought a new shredder for the front of his skid loader, and he said, I went all around the edge of that field and kind of shredded all the bush honeysuckle back, but I got a few hedge branches hanging out that he said I could reach up and take the brush off of them, but I just couldn't grind the hedge, because for those of you that know, hedge, or otherwise known as Osage orange, is very dense and very hard with a lot of BTU. So he said, if you don't want it, no problem. I'll get over there with a chainsaw and cut them down. But he said, I thought I'd offer it to you. So that's a really good thing about this neighbor of mine. He even mentioned that if you want to go cut it, you could cut it into hedge posts and probably get $20 to $25 a post out of it. So very nice guy. And he said, by all means, if you do not want to do it, just leave it lay and I'll push it off to the edge. Or he said, if you don't even want to mess with it, don't do it. But at least he calls me. And another big thing that happened 2 days ago, sitting on the couch enjoying a glass of iced tea after work, doorbell rings and I get up and it is a tree service guy standing at my door wanting to know if I want some free wood. Now, you guys know that have been following along with me that I don't have very good luck with the tree service stuff. I've had, this will be the fourth one now that I've come in contact with, but he said, got a tree coming down, want to know if you're interested. So that might be happening today. He said he would bring it right here. Now, he is just a one-man band, small guy, and he doesn't have equipment. He actually puts brush on his trailer. He's got a big 16-foot, 17, 18-foot trailer. I don't know what it is. He actually falls the trees and parts of the big uppers right onto his trailer. So he won't be borrowing my dump trailer anytime soon. So we're going to see what we can get into. I know I've yapped quite a little long time. It looks like almost 4 minutes already. So I need to get something done. So stick with me. We're going to run next door. Thought I'd take y'all along and see what we got for those limbs hanging over the field and get those taken down. And we'll see how the tree service pans out. He did not cut yesterday. He said he was going to wait till he had a good light wind day, and that's exactly what it is. So I assume he will be showing up here sometime today. It is silver maple, not very desirable as far as what I would really want, but I got to make that connection, see if we can't create a good relationship like some of y'all that work with tree services have. So here we go. I'm going to get the saws loaded up and the four-wheeler out, and we're going to take a little ride. All right, we got the trailer hooked up, 2 saws in there, an air tank, and some pallets. We're going to stop in the new wood yard, lay down a few more pallets, and then go over and see what we can do. The reason that air tank's in here, I'm having a heck of a time with one of the tires on this four-wheeler. I've had it plugged and taken off the rim, and the rim's been cleaned up, and it still came out to a flat tire this morning. I guess if that's all I got to worry about, I'm doing pretty good. Now I was going to wait and get some more IBC totes and put another ugly splits bin there, but I'm just going to go ahead and lay 3 more pallets down. Just leave those posts in there as the divider, and that ought to work. I do have more IBC totes on the way. We got a lot of rounds still to split. All right, so I got 3 more pallets down. That's ready to go. And I'll just do a quick spin around here. I know the wind is already starting to pick up. That's good, it's bringing that warm air in. I don't know if you could see it, but right out there in that field, there is a strip of woods in one of the waterways, starting at that tree right there. The farmer also told me that any tree in there that would interest me, that I'd want, it's mine. He said that waterway is doing nothing. They are going to leave the waterway, but all those trees do is shade the field. So he said anything right there I could take out. But what we're going to do, right way here, we're going to drive around this edge and then all the way around this field edge. And this is where those hedge branches are over there. So I'm going to get over there. I may not run footage of the whole way, but I know just about where they're at. Right past that green grass right there. They're supposed to be right over there, like 3 of them. So we'll get over there, see what we got. Help this guy out. He always helps me out and gives me all this great storage. So it's the least I could do to do a job like this, so he doesn't have to mess with it. Well, you can definitely see where he used that shredder, and he has pretty tall reach. If you could see those branches right up there lopped off, and Basically, so when he comes through here with his big equipment, it's not hitting. But you can see it all down through there, over in there, and all the way down into there, you can see. And that is a nice, massive cherry tree right there. Osage orange right there. So, well, we'll keep going. I don't see what he's talking about yet. They're probably a little further up. I think I could see him right down there, hanging out in the field. The good thing about this property too is there's that waterway he was talking about me cutting in. You can see that truck on the other road. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. There's another road on the other side, and his property goes to the other road, so I can access it from both sides. Because my house is back through them woods there. I just come all the way around this edge. Well, I think we have found what he's talking about. As you can see right there, the four-wheeler sitting there. Now this stuff right here, he couldn't grind that back. And I'm not sure I'll be able to reach up very high right here, but you can see the massive stumps in the ground here to where he has ground right over these. And then those there all look like the trees that he ground off, look like all young mulberry trees. And then you can see back here where the plowed ground is, he's got like a V-ripper or some sort of a ripper that he brings through here with a great big tractor, and he can rip all them roots up out of there. So he's just trying to take the field back, because from where the four-wheeler's sitting to the edge of the fence line is a good 20 yards that has been overtaken by all this honeysuckle and this Osage orange hanging out over the field. So, all right, we're gonna get down here and get set up. I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna use, but I definitely want to do the job for him, because he just does so much and lets me have free range of most of his land. So we're gonna get these knocked down and at least chunked up where he can get them out of the field. you guys a little something here with this Osage orange. It is so sappy, full of like a white sticky sap. It's dripping already. So all right, everybody, looks like I made a mess, but got this one all down, and I'll spin around here if the sun allows, and you can see that whole edge where all those were hanging out is all cut down. I did wind up cutting some rounds out for firewood, which I'll load up here. You can see there's quite a few right there. I got some more down there. I was gonna save some hedge posts, but there wasn't none too awful straight, and I might have wound up with 2 or 3 out of it. It's just not worth it to me. So battery's dying here on the phone. I think I must have fell asleep last night watching YouTube videos. Didn't get a full charge on it, so probably wrap this video up here, but just what I was doing today. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 branches out of here, and I'd really like to come back. I just brought 2 chainsaws that were full of gas and get this here mulberry limb down, but that is a lot up in there, and I'm not sure how much he wants laying out in this field just in case he gets busy. But he's going to be able to push this whole edge back now, and I'll just get out of here what I want, call him and say, it's all down for you. You can go push it back. So I think that's all he was looking for. But I'm going to probably get some wood loaded up. Stay tuned and I'll show you that. And I'm going to run up this edge over here because this is that waterway out in the field that he said any trees out in there that I want to take down that are good firewood trees to go ahead and have at them. So guys, I appreciate you being here. Just what we were, or Evan's busy this morning, was out doing, so stick around. I'm gonna load a couple loads up here in the 4-wheeler trailer and run them home because this Osage orange is great to have about 1/3 of a quart around for when it gets real cold in the winter. If I throw 1 piece of this in the wood burner in the shed, the heat coming out of them ductwork is so much hotter. Very high BTU, holds a great fire. You just can't put too much in there or it will melt your wood furnace. So guys, appreciate you being here. Until next time, as always, get outside. We'll see ya.